Guys, Diabetic here again. So on Sunday the 14th of September I'm going to be taking part in the Bear Mountain Bike Challenge, which is an event that is being put on to raise money for JDRF, Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. So link to their site is going to be down below, link to the Bear Mountain Bike website is down below as well. So my entry fee is a donation to JDRF, but I'm also personally trying to raise as much as I can as well. So a link to my Just Giving page is down there as well. So if you like this video, please just go ahead and give a donation, whatever you can. Every penny will be gratefully received. So this video you're now about to see is a training video for this event, but it's also just generally a training video for diabetics on mountain bikes, so hopefully you learn something from it and just enjoy it as well. Right, hope you enjoy it. I'm really excited today. My bike has just been fixed. The new drivetrain arrived in the post yesterday, straight round to the local bike shop. Managed to pick it up during my lunch break at work today. So excited to have it back. It's been nearly a month since I've ridden it, so cannot wait to get back out on it. It's just a week tomorrow until the Bear Mountain Bike Challenge, so this next week is just going to be full of riding, so I'll get myself in peak shape. Well, what I can from a week's training anyway, so hopefully it all goes well. So now I'm going to head out my first ride on the new drivetrain. Need to bed it in. I'm going to be heading back to my local bike shop later in the week to have it re-indexed if there's any stretch in the cables. So it's been a bit of a busy day at work today, so just going to check my sugars, see how they are, and then I'll discuss what I'm taking with me and why I've decided that. So just going to do a test. Right, so that is 11.2, I'm not sure how well focus is. So knowing how today's went, I was sort of on a downward trend throughout the day at work. So around about a couple of hours ago I was at 5.5, so I did just have some carbs on then. So at 11.5, I'm not going to do anything now before I leave the house, but I'm bringing my trail pack full of water. As I've said in previous videos, when I'm hydrated, I seem to not drop as much, so that's the only fluid I'm going to bring with me. As far as bringing sugars back up to do go down or to maintain them, I'm going to be bringing a few fast-acting gels and a couple of slower releasing carbs in sort of bar form. So I'm going to be bringing my meter with me. Once I get to work, I'm going to ride from here to where I'm going to be riding. I'll check when I get there. I'll ride around, depending on how long I'm riding around. I might check during the ride, if not it'll be just before I leave again. So I'll keep monitoring it, but that's a number I'm really pleased to be leaving with, so I probably won't need to do anything. So I'm just going to jump on my bike, just hope this ride goes well. Well, but that's not 7.6. I've dropped down from, I think, what was it, 11.6? I have to get back and remind myself. It was 11 something, so that was on the quick 2.5 mile blast to here. So that's a nice level. It has dropped a fair bit, but so I'm going to be riding around this site for a little while. I'll probably check once or twice going around, and I'll check again before I leave for the blast home. So.
To believe in myself once again, so I dream of a man whose hopes never end. To kiss with a girl who's as lovely as you. I'd give you my heart if you gave me the truth. And for every tear that is lost from an eye, The buildings they shake, but my heart it beats still. Oh mother of Jesus, I feel pretty ill. I want to go home where my feet both feel safe, but there ain't no jobs in no free state. So I must remain in my new adopted land. I'm doing the best and I'm doing all I can. Till next time.
Right, so I'm about halfway through my ride now. Just checked my blood sugar again. So it's down to 5.9. I mean, I'm dropping really quickly, so I'm now just going to have some slower releasing carbs because it's not hypo, it's not easy to treat, so I don't need anything quick acting. So I'm going to take on board some carbs and carry on. I said about halfway through my ride, so I'll check again as I'm about to leave site before the sprint home. So hopefully it doesn't get too much lower. Right, so now about to leave site. I'm going to be having another 2.5 mile sprint back to my house. So I've just done another blood sugar test, which, good job I hit that bar. So it hasn't really moved much, so I did hope it would. I expected it to actually be up around 7 or 8 right now, so I'm actually not going to take anything on board because that was a slow releasing carb, so it's going to still be releasing into my system. So I'm going to just do my sprint home. I'll put my seat, I'll make it as easy as possible. I'll check again when I get back, and I'll just keep checking out through this evening. So it's been a good first ride since first training ride for Bear Mountain Bike Challenge, because I have not been on this bike for a month now due to the mechanical it's had, so I'm pretty pleased with how things are going.
Now just do what he says.
back. I was really pleased with how that ride went. That bike ride is so nice now with that new drivetrain on it. Although it does slip a little bit, so we're heading back to the bike shop to fit it in a day or two just to get that resorted. They told me to come back because the cables will stretch anyway. They're going to sort any problems from it for free for me, so really good bike shop. So just testing sugars again. Right, staying stable at 5.9. So they're staying up in the 5 range, so really pleased with that. Couldn't really ask for anything better. So I'm just going to keep an eye on them. My basically is my sort of work day rate. So it's like my lower rate. I give myself 8 units of 11 meters this morning, which I give on a work day. And as it wasn't that busy at work, I was actually running a little bit high today, so that's just brought me back into range. So it's working out quite nicely. So just going to keep an eye on it. Hopefully it stays up. Really hope you've enjoyed this video. So see you again soon.